Hello, Evangeline and Eleanor. How are you guys today? Hello, John and Jude. Riley, it's a special day, isn't it? Exciting! Hi, Alice. Hi, Morgan. Amelia is showing us a beautiful dried flower arrangement that she made as an assignment for her school. That is really pretty. I really like it. Hello, Paige. Hello, Morgan. Riley is a birthday girl today. I'm so excited for you, Riley. Hello, Grayson. Hello, Dominic. Lynn, hey there. How are you guys? Good morning. Hope you all are doing well. They had a really good day yesterday. Hello, Millen. Oh my gosh, what about those storms yesterday? That was crazy, right? Woo! We had like all the different kinds of weather. Talon, hello there. Yeah, no, yesterday was just crazy. I feel like we had all the kinds of weather in one day. It was like hot for an hour, and then it was cold, then it was rainy. It was weird. There was a lot going on. Hi, Mom. All right, guys, it is almost time to get started. Hello, Violet. But we have one very important thing that we're going to do before we get started, and that is we are going to sing happy birthday to Riley, who is having a very special, exciting birthday. Is everybody ready to sing? We're all going to sing together. Let's do it. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Riley. Happy birthday to you. Yay! We hope you have a fabulous day. Riley, hope you do some really special things to make it amazing. Hello, Anna. All right, are you guys ready to sing our good morning song? And hello, Anna. Good morning, how are you? Good morning, how are you? How are you this special day? We're so glad you came to play. Good morning, how are you? Hello, everybody. It's Tuesday. Amelia's still showing us her flowers. Very pretty. Yep, those are great. All right, it is Tuesday, which means we're going to be talking about...
I can't see its mouth.
That's okay. You can fix it. We're going to be talking about social studies and about how people live, right? Which is pretty interesting because it's kind of changed recently, right? But first, we're going to be doing our calendar. All right, does anybody know what our number of today is? What do you guys think? Do you know any of the numbers in it? There's a 1 and a 4. If the 1 is first and then there's a 4, what is it? 14. It's 14, yes. And what month is it? Do you remember? Starts with an A, right? Hello, Daksha. It is April. It is April. And what's our day of the week? Let's see. What's that day of the week? What letter does it start with? T. It's Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. Today is Tuesday. April 14th. April 14th. 2020. 2020. That is the day. That is the day. Hello, Daksha. Oh, hi, Hillary. So that is our calendar for today. Oh, yeah, and our Days of the Week song. Are you ready to sing our Days of the Week song? And tap your fingers on your head when you hear Tuesday. Ready? Days of the Week. 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 There's Sunday and there's Monday, there's Tuesday and there's Wednesday, there's Thursday and there's Friday, and then there's Saturday. Days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week, days of the week. And there's my cat, there's Zod. All right, it is time for weather. Guess what? Now it's chilly again outside. What? Spring is crazy, right? Like we said yesterday, crazy storms and rain, and it was hot and humid for a little bit, and then it was really like cold later, and then it was crazy windy. I don't know, it had all the kinds of weather yesterday. Who knew? But today, Weather Bear is going to need her jacket for sure. She's definitely going to go outside because it's sunny and nice and still lots of fun things to do, but Weather Bear's definitely going to need her jacket. There we go. I'm going to put her on there. More or less. She doesn't have any arms, but she's fine. All right. So, yeah, I think it'll be a high of like 53, I want to say. Something like that. I did check, but I don't remember. Anyway, mid-50s, which is a little bit on the chilly side. But that's okay. It's spring. It's what happens, right? Oh, hi, Livia. All right. So our plant for the day is a really cool one you might have seen around on your walks. It is called a tulip poplar tree, tulip poplar, and the reason why it's called a tulip poplar is because it has these flowers that look a little bit like tulips. This is an old flower. So it's dried and crackly. The proper flowers haven't come out this year yet, but they will. And when they do, you can't mistake them. They're like crazy big white, yellow things. They're beautiful. Tulip poplar trees are really, really cool. One reason is because if you look at the leaf, it looks like a cat's face, some people say. So they're pretty easy to identify because you'll see these leaves on the ground. However, you might not see them right at eye level because these are an overstory tree, which means that they like to grow tall, and then put their leaves out at the top, unlike some understory trees. So you might not actually see the leaves in front of you. You have to look down on the ground and see them, like if you're at the park or something. So that is our my watering thing. All right, we're going to have to pretend to water the plants because I seem to have left them over by my seeds, which I was watering with it. Pretending is also fun. Okay, there we go. So, like I said, today we are talking about where people live. Where do you live? Do you live in a house? Do you live in an apartment? Do you live in a tent? Probably not, but you probably go camping in a tent, right? People can stay in all kinds of places. Some people live in the woods, right? Some people live in cities. Some people live in the country. So we're going to talk a little bit about all the different places that people can live. And the cool thing is, when you're grown up, you can decide where you want to live, right? You can make your own life wherever you want to be, which is pretty cool because planet Earth has many beautiful places and you get to decide. All right, so this is called City and Country right here. You can see here, there's a picture of the city, and this is country. And you know what's really crazy? What letter does city start with? This is city right here. Starts with a C, right? Hi, Amelia. And what letter does country start with? Also a C, and yet city is a soft C, and country is a hard C. Both start with C, but they have different sounds. What? English, right? It's crazy. All right. I will help you in 1 minute. All right. So this is first page. It's called Places Around the World. It says, look out your window. Do you see buildings, traffic, and crowded streets? Well, not crowded now probably, but at least buildings. If so, you live in a city. A city is an urban area. You've probably traveled to a city even if you don't live there. Every city is different. An urban area is a place where many people live and work. Maybe you look outside and see lots of open space. If so, you live in the country. The country is called rural. Rural is the opposite of urban. A rural area can have fields and farms. It can have mountains too. Even if you don't live there, you probably visited a place like this, right? A lot of times, like in October, we go to the pumpkin patch, and sometimes if we go to one that's far out, it looks like this, right? Okay, don't eat it. Don't eat it. She's trying to eat jelly beans. What? Okay, all right. It's okay. Never mind. Forget the jelly beans. All right. Oh, it says your turn. Look at the pictures. Do they show a place that's urban or rural? How do you know? What do you think? Is that urban or rural? Urban is city, rural is country. That's country. Rural, right? It's country. How do you know?
Because it's like a big field.
It's a big field and there's cows, right? You don't normally see cows walking around the city, right? You might in other countries, actually, but not typically in America. How about this one right here? Oh, gosh. I can't even look at that right now. All those people all close together. But in usual times, not now, but in usual times, this is what it might look like in a city, right? Right? All those people all together. And here you have rural. That's a guy picking some corn. And there you have it looks like a market. So that would be a city. All right, city home, country home. No matter where you live, there's no place like home. Many people in the world live in big cities. Cities are full of people. In big cities, homes are close together. Lots of people share the same outdoor space. There we go. In the country, there is more space and fewer people. There is a lot of space to run and play outside. Homes are often farther apart and people have fewer neighbors, right? Which one do you like better? I like to do sometimes, the other times, I guess. Many people in the city live in row homes. Row homes share at least one wall with another home. Row homes sometimes look alike. I used to live in a house just like that. In the country, homes don't touch each other. They don't always look alike. Woo, that's a cool house. Neat. In the city, people also live in apartments. Tall apartment buildings have many levels inside. There are lots of homes on each level, and people can ride the elevator up and down. In the country, most homes have fewer levels. Houses aren't as tall. They have more space to be wide, right? That kind of looks like a suburban house, right? Suburbs are in the middle, in between. Actually, in our area, or at least our preschool area, we're kind of in the middle, right? We're not in a city, we're not in the country, we're in the middle. It's called the suburbs, right? Where we have lawns, but not that much open space, and we have a good number of people, but, you know, we're not all on top of each other. City people don't always have much green space. They find creative ways to share the land, though. They grow pretty flowers and vegetables together. In the country, many people have big yards. They can grow their own pretty flowers and vegetables. I know city people can too. Match the picture to the word. Let's see if we can do this. Which one of these is a yard? Can you point to the yard? Let's see. Amelia's coming. That's right. That's right, the yard. Very good. How about an apartment building? Probably that one, right? It's a little hard to tell with the crease, but yeah. And there's the house, and those are the row homes. Yeah.
We used to live in them.
We did used to live that.
Well, when I was just a baby.
Right. There are lots of things to see in the city. Tall buildings tower over people and traffic. Bright lights blink and people are all around. You can see people traveling in the city. They take trains, buses, and taxis. In the country, you might see rolling green fields. Goats, cows, and sheep roam through pastures. They eat the grass in the countryside. You can see lakes in the country. People play and swim in the water. Have you ever swum in a lake before? I know a lot of times we swim in pools, but sometimes you can swim in lakes too. Cities are full of sounds. You can hear street musicians singing. Oh gosh, children playing in the park. All right, we're just going to skip that. That's sad. In the city, you can hear taxis honk, street sellers calling loudly. Sounds fill the country, too. You can hear cows mooing and trains whistling. Tractors rumble across fields and insects chirp day and night. In the country, you can hear water rushing in a stream. Frogs croak and fish splash. There are lots of things to smell in the city. People smell spicy vegetables on the sidewalk. You can also smell fresh bread. You can smell many things when people live close together. Oh my, that's for sure. In the country, you can smell freshly cut grass. The air is clean and the smells of nature are all around. Some people live near cornfields. They smell sweet corn when it gets picked. You can see, hear, and smell things everywhere. Let's see. It says, look at the pictures and tell a story about each one. What do you see, hear, and smell? Well, that sounds like fun. What do you think? Could we tell a story about this? Looks like maybe a family, right? Maybe that family is going on a hike, right? Maybe they're going on a trip. Maybe they ran out of toilet paper and they're walking to the store. Maybe, who knows, right? And there you've got some kids. We could tell a story about them too. Maybe they're like brothers and they just got those cowboy hats and they were like, wow, I can't wait to wear my cowboy hat and pretend that I'm going to be a cowboy, something like that. I don't know. Life in the city and the country. No matter where people live, people in the city and the country do many of the same things. They play sports, they ride bikes, they work and go to school. Not now, but in general, we're all working and sort of being at school at home. Both city people and country people visit museums and, go to concerts. Sorry, maybe this book wasn't good. Some city people take walks for fun. People walk on trails that wind through city parks. In the country, some people walk in the woods. They hike up and down mountain trails. Some city people take taxis and subways to get around. Some people who live in the country drive to work and use buses to go to school. Students in the city and country learn about the same things. Children everywhere learn math, science, history, art, and music. Many students learn sports at school. Wherever people live, they call it home. People who live in the city like to learn, play, and work. People who live in the country and the suburbs like to do that too. Everyone likes to be with family and friends. No matter where home is, there's no place like it, right? And we can still be with our family friends in a way, right? We can call them, we can FaceTime, we can do Zoom. Amelia, where's the other book? Is it under here? Oh yeah, there it is. Okay. All right, so our second book here is called Truck Full of Ducks. We've done a little bit of learning, so this is a funny one. And this is about a truck that travels around to different places, the city, the country. So let's see if we can figure out where he's going with all of his ducks. This is called Truck Full of Ducks by Russ Burach. There we go. Let's see, all these ducks are just chilling. They're waiting to go to work. All right, let's see. Thanks for calling Truck Full of Ducks. We'll be right there. Munch, munch, munch. Oh no, the directions. Don't worry, ducks. We'll find the customer. They're trying to find the customer who ordered all those ducks, right? Like a delivery person. Did you call for a truck full of ducks? No, not me. I called for a mail truck. Oh, she's trying to mail her brother away. That's not very nice. But look at this. This is not a city, right? That's probably either the country or the suburbs, right? Because we can see a big yard and a big tree there. Probably suburbs, yeah. Did you call for a truck full of ducks? Duck truck? No, not me, buddy. I called for a duck truck. Oh my goodness. Is that in the city? Or the country? Yeah, I think that might be the city, right? Because you can see a wall and scaffolding. It's not sure because you can't see it all, but probably. Did you call for a truck full of ducks? No, dude, not us. We called for an ice cream truck. Can't really tell where that is, but it might be the beach. Probably the beach, yeah. Yeah, because that looks like a boardwalk, yeah. Some people live at the beach, too. Who called for a truck full of ducks? Look at all those ducks. They got some ice cream, right?
The little one has the biggest one.
Ah, you're right. I didn't notice that. That's hilarious. I love that. Did you call for a truck full of ducks? Arr, it wasn't me, matey. I called for a truck full of crackers, not quackers. Why does he want crackers?
Because for his parrot.
Right, because he's a pirate, right? And he has a parrot, and parrots like crackers. So he said he want crackers, not quackers, like ducks or quackers. Oh, hilarious. This is on the ocean, right? That's not the city or the country. That's the ocean. Oh, hello, frog. Did you call for a truck full of ducks? Sorry, Earthling. I called for a tow truck. 30,000 light years away, huh? That's gonna cost you. He might be in space. You know what? Some people do live in space, right?
It's in the city, but he crashed on Earth.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, but when he goes back up, there are people that live on the International Space Station. Not many.
What?
Yeah, it's true.
What?
Yeah, I know.
What?
So some people, see?
People live in space?
Well, just a few on the space station. Yeah. I know, isn't that crazy?
Jeez, I would never want to do that.
Yeah, it's cramped quarters for
you
sure.
You wouldn't be able to see your family?
Oh, I know, that's true. Well, you can FaceTime. It's not unlike now, I guess. Although then you're floating around. It is, well, you get to come back to Earth. But, okay. Who called for a truck full of ducks? That says...
Last potty for miles.
Thank you. Uh-oh, all those ducks have to go to the bathroom. Hurry up, ducks. Hurry up, they're all in the potty. Jeez, what a trip. Back in the truck, the clock is ticking. They need to get those ducks where they're going. Did you call for a truck full of ducks? No more ducks. I called for a duck removal truck. That's crazy. So there's a pond with some grass, so I'm thinking that's probably the country, right? Especially if there's too many ducks, probably. Did anyone call for a truck full of ducks?
Did you say a truck full of ducks? That was me.
Uh-oh. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Over here.
Caution. Scary way. Dead end. No Wi-Fi. No Wi-Fi. Oh, my gosh. Is Hungry Fox on the mailbox?
I'm hungry.
Or H. Yeah, right. Okay, ducks, out of the truck. See, I told you not to worry. Can you read it, Amelia? Perfect timing.
My dinner.
Oh, no!
Is over. Time for a
my...
blood bath.
Why did he want those ducks?
Because he wanted some company for his bath.
Right, like rubber ducks. Right, he didn't actually want to eat them. Woo! That was stressful. All right. Bath time gig stand. You know it, Frank. Ah, thank goodness. They're okay. They're all...
Truck full of tangles.
Oh, that's right. Van full of toucans. Oh, that's so cute. And look, I love that duck in the little frog towel. So cute.
I love the elephant one.
Yeah. Oh, that was good. Elephant. Yeah, cute. I love that book. Oh, there's more. Thanks for calling Truck Full of Ducks. We'll be right there. So there we go. But they're going to head out again. Yeah, that's a really cute book. I like that one. Okay. So for today, one person, or actually one group of people that's been traveling around, just like the Truck Full of Ducks, is delivery people, right? We're still getting deliveries to our houses, and those people are pretty brave and pretty cool, right? Because they are still heading out, even though, you know, a lot of people aren't going out right now. The delivery people are still making sure that we have all of the things that we need. Sometimes they're bringing groceries, sometimes they're bringing clothes. So we should make sure that when we see the delivery people, maybe in the window, we give them a nice little wave, right? And we say hi. Some people even like to make a picture, you know, and you could put it in the window and say, thanks, delivery people. What, Amelia? Seriously? Or some people even leave out like sanitized things, water or something for them. So that's one thing you can do. But we definitely had some delivery people. So I have some Amazon boxes. And for our activity today, I thought we could use some boxes to try and build an environment, a city, or the country, probably a city though. So you can do so many things with a box, so many. Of course, it must be said, before you play with the boxes, talk to your grown-ups who are taking care of you. Make sure that they are, they've been sitting around long enough that, you know, they're clean or whatever. But once you can play with the box, you can do almost anything with a box. I mean, first off, the cat would just love to lay in it. But what else could we do with a box? Amelia, what do you think?
Make it into a desk.
Yes, we could do that.
Make it into a spaceship.
That's right. Make it into a spaceship. Amelia sometimes likes to sit in the middle, and she draws like a steering wheel here, and then like buttons that she can be, and then you just sit in there and you say boop 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 boop. Do a spaceship. So there's a lot of things you can do, but I thought we could build a city. So it depends on how many deliveries you've been getting. Maybe I have a lot. Amelia, can you hand that to me, please? Stop it. I'm not giving it away. All right. You can make a stack. Can you hand me that one too?
I don't want this box.
So I have made a stack of boxes here. And then once you have a stack, you kind of have like a city skyscraper, right? So then you can draw on it like this. We could say maybe as like a window, yeah. And then let's see, who should be in there? I think an elephant. Yeah, an elephant should be in there. This elephant is having a great time in the city, right? There we go. That's, yeah, they have a little tail. There we go. So this elephant is at the tip top of her city building, right? And maybe a bird is flying by. Hello, bird. And she says, hello, elephant. I was just flying by. How are you doing? I'm at the tip top here. So you can draw any kinds of stories that you want, and you can make them into a big building. If you have a grown-up to help you, you can also cut windows in there. We do that sometimes. Windows, doors, you can really get elaborate. You can color on it with markers, or also chalk is sometimes fun to use. And then if you have some little figures too at your house, which you probably do, then you can say that they live there. So here's the octopus. Hank from Finding Nemo is at the very tip top of her city skyscraper. And who's this with her? Him. Aha, it is, which one? Help me. From Paw Patrol. Rusty? Rocky. Apologies.
Rusty.
Oh my gosh, that was terrible. Oh man. All right, he's here to help in case, oh, you know what? Maybe the octopus is in trouble. The octopus climbed up here, and Rocky says, don't worry.
Octopus can get down.
Well, maybe he can get down, or maybe not.
They can go through really tiny holes.
It's true. They probably could. Really, you need Sky in this situation, right? Because he's up tall. But maybe Sky is on vacation. I don't know. So maybe Mrs. Incredible will come and say, oh, I'll help you out, Rocky. And then, oh, there's also a cat for a particular reason. Meow, meow, So we have this whole city skyscraper drama going on. So see what you can build in your house with any boxes that you might find laying around, and see if you can make it really, really exciting. And if you want, you can take a picture of the creations that you make. Oh, Dominic likes to sit in them. Yep. Oh, Violet pretends the box is a boat. That is fantastic. That is so much fun. Yeah. The building is going up into space. That actually happened in an episode of Doctor Who. All right, guys. All right. It is time to sing our goodbye song. I hope you guys have a wonderful day and that you make some really cool creations.
They all fell off the building.
They fell off. I know.
Ow.
That's okay. We can have a tree. Where's our tree? There we go.
That
Look, it's a city tree.
that
That's
hurt.
nice. Oh, I'm sorry.
Go.
All right. It's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye. Wave goodbye to everyone. It's time to say goodbye. We had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun. Wave goodbye to everyone. We had a lot of fun. We'll see you again tomorrow. We'll see you again tomorrow. Wave goodbye to everyone. We'll see you again tomorrow. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a great day.